Podcast and chill. Matt G, the Ghost Lady, and Len Moleko.
Oh yes, indeed. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Very bini, you know. Welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. It is my first guest of 2019. Without a doubt.
Yes.
One of my favorite producers of all time. I'm not even going to say like one of my favorite producers in 2018 or 17, 16 of all time. This guy's a fucking legend. He's a musical genius. Give it up one more time for the one and only Bekzin Terris.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me, dog.
In the house. Remember making the song, dog, eh? The song was big. You know what bothers me about you, dog? You've got so many hits, and then I always have to tell people, hey, this is the guy who made that song.
I know.
Because people don't know your face, because you're not on social media. You're not very active.
I know.
You know?
Because I'm more like a studio producer.
Yeah.
Than being...
you're behind the scenes.
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm just a producer,
an
in-house producer.
Yeah.
Who is not really social and out there publicly. Yeah.
But I mean, you've got so many hits. I remember this song. This song was huge.
It was too much.
This remix.
It was too much. I think this is one of the. I can call it one of the only Adele house remix we've ever showed love to in South Africa.
That was so big. Yeah,
because I know like there's like a Euphonik remix from Kent, which was Rolling in the Deep.
Yes, that was big.
And it like changed, and I was inspired by that, and then I did the song. But the funny thing about the song is that I did it in 30 minutes.
You did this in 30 minutes?
Yes. Jeez. And I didn't even know the song when I was doing it, because Euphonik said to me, I was in Euphonik's studio. I think I got there around 10, 11 in the morning. Yeah. The studio was inside his house, and he's like, listen to this vocal and tell me what you think. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. I'm going to a meeting right now with Harrell by Campus Square, and then I'm going to come back.
Harrell is the owner of Soul Candy.
Soul Candy, yeah. And it's like, I'll be back maybe in like an hour. When he came back, I was down with every instrument that you hear here. Yeah,
because I remember the first time I heard it was on 5FM on my house, Sunday night, Euphonik. I heard this remix. I'm like, hey, man, who the fuck is this? At that time, I already known you because... I'll tell you the story about how I know Bekzin Terris, but since this song, dude, because I think this is a song that put you in the map, but you had other songs before this. But after that, you've had so many songs, man. Tolaguti, hey, you did that song?
Last year.
Yeah. Was Official.
Was Official.
What's that song you did with Tira? You got so many songs.
That was Official with Tira. I did King Solomon. I did a lot of hits when the Scotanis were in the popping. Era. Yeah. When it was that era. But I wasn't doing it directly to that culture. Yeah. I was doing it with the intention of taking out what I have, like creativity. Yeah. Like I was taking out what I was thinking about, like the sounds, only to find out, which was funny, only to find out that, oh, shit, the Scotanis love it. Yeah. I was like, wow. And I was like, so, and there was a point whereby like Kenny Kunene approached me.
Oh yes, he came to your house.
Yeah, with the whole show on ETV.
Yes. Oh,
and
I forgot the Kenny Kunene.
At that time I was confused because I think at that time I was still at school. So all the music that I was doing at that time, it was music just for
the kids in your area, in your hood.
Yeah, just like because I had like DJ friends, Bulwaifi, you know. Yeah. So I was like, they're like, yeah, sharpa. Then tomorrow I'd go and do another song, and I come back and they're like, it took you a day. So and I haven't started drinking at that time. Yeah. So I would like go and like do like a song I'd sample a song that I heard at a party and put it in my head and like, or record it, like voice record on the phone and go home. And my mom like, and I was still in my mom's house inside.
Yeah. Go force, no?
Yeah, go first.
Yeah.
So I'd like come back like at night. And I and the funny thing is that I didn't have monitors.
Yeah.
I didn't have a piano to play on. The only thing I had was
your computer.
A computer, like a simple computer, how you buy it in the shop, and a speaker, a Wi-Fi, a hi-fi speaker, not Wi-Fi. You couldn't connect at that time. A hi-fi speaker, and I like play around everything that I heard at night, mix it all over, and come up with a song.
By the way, if you're wondering why I'm interviewing him, it's because all the celebrities are at the Sunmate in Cape Town. That's the only reason I ever
Yeah, I'm not that man.
No, I'm kidding. You know what I mean. But listen, man.
Yeah.
Before we get into the story, because this guy's got an amazing story. Like, dude, this guy, he's got Black Coffee on speed dial. He's chilling with Euphonik, traveling all over the world, making music, doing amazing things. And I felt like people need to hear your story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But before we get into your story, I want to go back to when I first met you. I used to own a club in Katlehong called Paparazzi Lounge.
Yes.
So Lifey was a resident DJ.
Yes.
So he comes there and Moments. Remember that song by Ed Jazz had just come out?
Yeah, Moments.
Yes. In the Moments. So he comes with this remix and he plays it for me. I'm like, Yarr! I'm like, yo. Who's this? He's like, no, it's my boy Bekzin Terris. By the way, this is the song that I'm talking about. He's like, it's my boy Bekzin Terris. I'm like, yeah. I gotta meet this fucking guy. This song is dope.
Yeah.
And that's how we met. And then from then you started playing at Paparazzi. And since then we've been friends ever since.
Yeah, we've been friends.
But this is like 10 years ago.
And it's so weird because at that time
killed the song. You know how hot the original is.
Yes.
Now to do a hot remix.
Yes, I remember.
That is fucking genius.
I remember.
Because it's hard to do a remix of a good song.
It is.
And this song was so big, and you just took it to another level. I remember hearing this song. I'm like, this can't be local.
Yeah, I remember. And I remember during this time, I met Lifey probably 2 years before.
Yeah.
And then I started like falling into, because he's a good DJ. Lifey he's one of the DJs that I like, and I think when God's opened the door for me, he'd be like one of the people I'd like take and like, bro, come, let's DJ. Because I used to like figure out how he mixes. He wasn't really too cheesy, but he was a very good DJ.
Yeah.
And I remember around when I dropped the song, all the songs that I did so the funny story is that every song I used to do, I used to give it to him.
Yeah.
Because he never criticized my craft.
Yeah.
So
he used to show you love.
And he was in the he was one of the DJs in the DJ competition, the Red Square competition at that time, and it was happening, I think, in Tembisa, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Where there was Shimza. I think Shimza was the major.
Hey, we don't mention that name on this podcast. Fuck Ashley, man. We don't mention his name.
No, Ash is my nigga.
He's not mine.
So there was a Red Square competition that was happening in Tembisa where there was like big artists. And the funny story is that so Shimza I think approached Lifey and said, yo, what's the last song you played? It's like, oh, it's Bekzin's song. And he's like, can you give it to me? Then he shared it to Shimza. Yeah. Shimza took the song, played it. Apparently when he was playing it at some gig, Euphonik was standing backstage.
Yeah.
So Euphonik is like, I'm sitting in my car, like minding my own business, and then I hear this like Juju remix.
Yeah. You did the Juju remix as well.
Yeah, Black Coffee's. Yeah, Black Coffee's.
This guy got so many hits.
Black Coffee's Juju remix.
612, yeah.
Yes. So
hey, Black Coffee still plays it to this day. You know that?
Yeah, he played it. He played it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
At Deep in the City.
Yeah.
It was his last song.
Wow.
And I was standing right next to him, and he was like, yo. Then he put it in, and I was like, oh. And so it took me back to like 2010 because I did that song in 2010.
So is that how you got introduced to Euphonik? Because you've been traveling with Euphonik all over the world. For how long now? Like past 5 years? 4 years?
7.
Where have you guys traveled? Where have you guys played? I know you're like a resident in Ibiza.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, but you're there like, you go to Ibiza like I go to Sandton.
Yeah, I went to Ibiza 2 years ago. I went last year. Planning on going this year. And
you've done Netherlands, you've done France.
Yeah, I've been to Amsterdam, I've been to Paris.
And you're playing at all these places, ne?
Some of them is like workshops.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, just to like knowledge yourself, better yourself. Like,
are you going with for the purposes of this podcast, because this guy knows these motherfuckers on a first name basis. So Temba is Euphonik. Yeah. And then Nati is Black Coffee.
Yeah, Nati is Black Coffee. So sorry. Sorry.
We don't all have Black Coffee on speed dial.
Yeah, I don't come out with names like yo. Because I know them.
So this is how you got introduced to Temba, Euphonik.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So he said to me when I met him, he's like, so I was in a party. I don't know what party it was, like a festival. And Shims was playing a song. And his last song was the Juju remix. Yeah. He's like, who's this guy? It's like Bekzin. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Can you give me that song? And Shims shared it to him. And then it moved from him getting the song from Shimza to some of his people in his circle that he knows.
His DJs, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, do you know the song? Like the song by some boy called. Then it was so weird because I was sitting when he texted me. Yeah. I was in Foslo. I was still in varsity. I didn't know anything about making money. Anything about.
You still don't.
I do. And he texted me on Facebook and he's like, yo. And then I saw his number. I saw his name. I'm like, oh. And I didn't believe that. Yeah. So it's like, yo, please call me. This is my number. So I'm like, what? On Facebook.
This is Euphonik, yeah?
Yeah, Euphonik. Like 2011. So I'm like, really? Then I'm like, I'm also I have that human element in me that is always naive about things that just come straight to me. Like I need to take time and digest. Then I get so at that time I was working with Clock.
Oh, you're working with Clock as well. Hey, this guy just keeps
Clock
keeps name dropping.
So Clock at that time had DNB Beats, Imote Chonchimali and everything. Yeah. So I took Clock's phone, scrolled down to Euphonik's number, and I'm like, oh shit, there's Euphonik. Yeah. Let me check the message that I got.
If it's the same number.
Yeah. Then I checked, then it clicked. Then I'm like, oh.
He's telling the truth.
Then I called him.
Yeah.
And I was sitting by my at that time my girlfriend. I was sitting outside her house and like, let me just think about this. And I'm like, let me call this guy. Yeah. So my girlfriend's like, why are you acting so agitated? I'm like, no, there's something going on and I'm trying to figure out
what's going on.
Yeah. And she's like, what? I'm like, I think I got a text from Euphonik. She's like, you're lying. I'm like, I'm for real.
Yeah. So then you call him.
Then I called him. He's like, so I'm like, yo, hi, how are you? He's like, good. And he's like shady on the phone. Yeah. Yeah, who's this? I'm like, oh, it's Bekzin Terris. You texted me on Facebook 2 days ago. He's like, oh. And he's like, oh. Yeah, dude. So there's a song that I heard. Yeah. And I've been playing it on my show, on my 5FM show. Yeah. The Juju song. Yeah. So I think that song, I've been saying it's Black Coffee's remix because I didn't know. Yeah. So I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. So like people have been like tweeting me and Facebooking me and saying, no, this song is not Black Coffee's remix. It's Bekzin Terris' remix. That's why I texted you. I looked over the social media and I found you on Facebook. Then I texted you. I'm like, oh yeah, it is my remix. Yeah. It's like, oh cool. Do you have other stuff? Then I said yes. From that day, I said yes. My life changed.
Yeah. How's it changed since that day?
Oh, I was able to buy a car in 2 months.
Wow.
I was able to provide for my family. I was able to buy new clothes because I come from a disadvantaged background, and it was really like a changing life and story and experience. Because
let's talk about the good things, man. So now you're rolling with Euphonik, aren't you? Because you're a kid from the Kasi. So now the first time you meet Black Coffee, Fresh, all these guys, aren't you starstruck, man?
No, I wasn't.
You weren't?
No.
Don't lie, Piggy.
Ask them.
First time you met Tato?
No. Ask Tato.
Yeah.
If
the Tato's DJ Fresh, by the way.
You can ask Tato. I was like, hi, how are you? I was starstruck, but I'm not really a person that will be like nagging or you know?
Yeah.
I like it cool. I'd see you from distance. Yeah. I think Fresh is coming this way.
Yeah. There's no way you can miss Fresh. Especially if he starts laughing.
Yeah. And then
that's crazy, man. I would be so starstruck, bro.
So Fresh, so the funny thing when I met Fresh met me when I was with my girlfriend. At that time. And Fresh said, "Hey, yo, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh, you good?" Yeah. It's like then he didn't talk to me. He went straight to my girlfriend and said, "Oh, so you have the guys that has the magic fingers."
Yeah.
My girlfriend is like, magic fingers.
Yeah.
It's like magic fingers.
Trust Tato to say that. So basically now Euphonik has got you under your wing, under his wing. Yeah. He's teaching you the ropes about the industry.
Yeah.
How it's done and whatever. What have you learned from working with Euphonik? How many years has it been now?
7.
And what's your working relationship? Do you do songs for him or you guys collaborate? You work together? Because I know you stay at his house, no?
No. I used to, not anymore.
Oh, not anymore. Yeah. Okay.
He's got so your question is, what did I learn from him?
Yeah.
I learned that in life, in everything that you do, don't ever compete with a man that you don't know what he's doing when you're asleep.
Stick to your lane. Tunnel vision. I like that.
And the second thing I learned from him is that whatever you do in music, be true, be real, be you.
Yeah.
Don't ever be someone else. Don't try copy Kent.
Yeah.
Don't try copy Black Coffee. Don't try copy. Be inspired, but don't copy.
Yeah. And it's funny you mentioned that because when we were in the car chatting, you were telling me that, okay, sharp. So in the beginning, you were doing this sound. That sound that you were talking about. Okay?
Yeah.
And then obviously, as a producer, you follow trends and whatever. And then now you were telling me, Uri, during Deep in the City, Black Coffee was like, boy, that sound that you started with.
Yeah. The sound that I used
right
to
now.
Yes.
Like in Miami, in Spain, they are loving it.
Yes.
Go back to your roots.
Yes. Because we got mixed up in a lot of trends because I think the social media in South Africa is starting to blow up only now. Like in the US, it happened like 10 years ago. But if you can even today, if you can look at Soulja Boy's interview, he's like, I was on YouTube. I was the first artist to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Only artist. I don't know who uploaded, But as the artist, I was the first person. So they were there like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And like now, because of social media, we like follow trends. When the sound changes, we change.
Is that why do you think your sound kind of dropped? Because you had some hits, and then you were quiet for like a few years.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's a cycle.
Yeah. You're trying to find your sound.
Yes, it changes. It changes. It can't stay the same anymore. Because there's new kids that are born, there's new kids that are growing up.
Hence, there's Amapiano now.
There's Amapiano. And if you can, with the definition of Amapiano, how I look at it, it comes from, it's more of like Kwaito. Listen to all of them. Just put Speaker's voice.
Yeah, I'm sure Vumba.
Yeah, just put Speaker's voice on any of my piano songs. And then you'll realize that, it's more of like Kwaito, it's mid-tempo. It has that scassi sound.
And that bass.
And the bass. Just now, they are only putting lyrics. But the whole time, it has been instrumentals.
Yeah.
Which how Kwaito started as. During the era of Oskido and Christos, that time, it was just like instrumentals they used to get like from overseas, and the guys like played it. And then the guys from South Africa started playing the same songs and sample them. And then they put lyrics like Mdu.
Yeah.
Mdu used to like take songs that were played in clubs and replay them in studio and sing on top of them. And it became Kwaito.
Yeah.
And it's the same generation. It's just that it's a new year.
It's the same sound, different generation.
Yeah. It's the same generation of sound.
Okay.
Which was like jazzy, because my piano started musically
with
playing keys. Yeah. And then now it elevated to instrumentals, and they put vocals.
And what's your take on Amapiano? Do you play Amapiano?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Reason being, I think it's more like Kwaito. And I appreciate it. And it's dope. When I listen to them, they dope. I like them. They dope. But I don't play them because they don't fit in my set.
And then Gqom. What's your take on Gqom?
Gqom is high pitch. It's like synths, percussion, hard bass.
I got it on drugs in
Minimum.
No.
No. I can make Gqom. I can do Gqom. But
you can do Amapiano. You can do any sound, dog.
I did Gqom in 2010.
Which song?
On Was Official.
Was Official. Oh, yes.
That was Gqom.
Yeah.
Take Was Official. Google Was Official. Bekzin Terris featuring DJ Tira Was Official. It sounds exactly like Gqom.
Yeah.
It was a different era, but it sounds exactly like it. Because when I met all the guys that are doing the greatest tunes of Gqom, they're like, bro, they always come back to me and be like, yo, it Was Official thing right now is...
Yeah.
It's the same thing that Black Coffee told me. Is like, the sound you did before, I think, and he said, I think I understand where you're coming from. I can see you. Because you were ahead of time at that time. Because of creativity. I was still young, trying to find my bells through like music and everything. So it's like, I understand.
You're ahead of your time.
So you're ahead. So now it's time to unlearn everything that you've known.
And go back to that space.
And go back to what you used to create before. I'm like, oh, really? It's like, yeah, because now it works.
What's the most important thing you've learned from Black Coffee? Because you like chill with him in his private jets. I see you snapping the private jets.
No.
Have you been to P. Diddy's house? Were you there when you went to Miami?
Never.
But I'm sure you're going this year, ne? Are you going to Miami this year?
Yeah, I am.
You going, ne?
Yeah,
so you're gonna be chilling with P. Diddy. My nigga.
You putting on this nigga's putting me on the spot.
So yeah, what have you learned from Black Coffee?
First things first that I've learned from Black Coffee, he taught me that as South Africans, we are too trapped into what was taught to us, but not what we've created, which is very important. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, no, because we've been trapped into a world where we've been taught. And it's time for us to create.
Yeah.
That's why in 2019, he's big. because he has created something.
Yeah, he created his own lane.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, before Black Coffee, we never knew of niggas being a resident in Ibiza.
He asked me the first question when I met up with him in Ibiza. He's like to me, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 27. He's like, whoa. Really? I'm like, yeah. So it's like, when I did my first song, I was 30.
Wow, you serious?
Yes.
Coffee was 30.
Yes, when he did, I think that's
Stimela, yeah. With him again.
Around 2006, 7.
Yeah. 30.
It's like,
wow.
I didn't even imagine that I'd see myself in Ibiza.
Look at him now.
And today, you're privileged because you're sitting here as a 27-year-old from South Africa that does house music for a living. I don't do anything else. I don't work. I don't have part-time jobs. I only do music. And it's like,
and you're very good at it.
Yeah. And it's like, and it's very privileged for you to be here at that age, coming from South Africa, because where we come from, it didn't happen. It took me also a long time to get where I am at today, because I'm in my 40s.
Yeah.
Only 5 years ago, I started becoming big.
Wow.
Which that thing happened when he was 38. You know? So it's really like, it's an amazing journey that we are privileged to make music in our age. And there's people like you, people like Black Coffee, Euphonik, Kent. Kent plays our songs, our bedroom songs, unmixed. Plays them on his Ultimix,
Metro FM, 5 FM, whatever.
Yeah. And it is so amazing how people accept that energy.
So I've never been overseas, like Ibiza, Paris, all those places. When you guys play like you, the Capo, Shimza, Coffee, Temba, all you guys, when you guys play our music that side, how do they receive it? Like, what's the reception like? What's the reaction?
It's like that. It's like something they've never heard before.
Yeah.
It's a dimension of...
Dimension is a the dimension.
It's like a dimension of... It's like a dimension of the new era that white people know. And our sound, which is like drummy, vibey, it has percussions, but we have the synths. We have the synths, we have the elements that elevates a song. Like if you listen to Webaba.
Oh, all of the song.
Yeah, like it's not a song, it's not just a house song. But
classic.
But it's a house song that has percussion, it has bass.
It's got everything, soul.
It's got lyrics.
It's got
it elevates.
That song will fuck you up if you high.
Yeah, it grows.
Yeah.
It goes higher. Yeah. And you're like, by the time it breaks, you're like,
you fucked.
Yeah.
You fucked.
So it's exactly like EDM. Like EDM takes you from here. Like,
yeah, but they're more about the drops and stuff. Yeah. They don't go like this.
They do because their songs starts with melodics.
But it's all about drops.
No. It's melodics, grows. Then when it's there, then it drops. But with us, we just put percussion. We paint a picture. We paint a picture. Yeah. Like our music paints a picture of where we come from. And
what's very profound is you were saying in the car that Black Coffee is like guys. I mean producers. So you're a producer. Producers that say an SA. He's like, yo guys, I've opened the gates, but people want more.
Yeah, people want more. And
I cannot,
like, where's the assistance?
Where's the assistance? I cannot do this all by myself.
Yes. Because he's more of he's a musician, but in the face of the international acts, he's more of like the most well-known
African act.
DJ, yes.
So he represents Africa.
DJs.
Yes.
He's more not an artist to them. To us, he is.
Yeah.
He's a round off. He's 100% of everything that we know. But to international, he's one of the greatest DJs they've ever came across. Because some of the things that he does with the mixer,
they can't do.
They like,
and they have two hands.
You know?
Yeah.
And he's there.
Okay, cool.
He's there. Let me finish this thing. He's there to showcase what a pioneer mixer can do. They never knew.
Yeah, because all their mixes are pre-mixed, most of them nowadays.
Pre-mix, play straight. If they play live,
and here comes this guy with one hand fucking the mix up.
He plays from CDJ1 to CDJ4.
Yeah,
which is incredible.
And that's a norm with South African DJs.
Yeah.
That's a norm.
Yeah, to us,
it's like
we know too much. We know too much. They have 2 CDJs to play with, just to play, right? But we can play in 4.
Yeah.
And I've seen him play on 4.
Yeah.
At high, I'm standing right next to him at high. High Ibiza.
High Ibiza, yeah. I don't know. I've never been this.
I'm standing right behind him at high. He's playing 4 CDJs. He's playing an intro. He's playing a song. He's going to mix in the song and play the acapella on the 4th song. And I was like, wow.
One hand.
Never mind the hand.
No, but I'm saying
it's the brain that connects to the body. So a lot of DJs don't use their left hand because it doesn't work at all. You can't eat, write, drive, and with your left hand, right? And he's using his right, and right does everything. So to me, I don't really look at it as...
I heard he's got a family that side, like he's got a wife and kids in Ibiza.
No, I don't know. I don't know about that. He's definitely going to see this thing because he's always on YouTube. I don't know about that.
Can you deny or...
He doesn't have. No, Black Coffee has one wife.
No, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It's just a joke.
You trying to...
So listen, we're almost out of time. Fucking hell, dude. I can chat to you for like 3 hours. But listen, where do you think the sound is going in terms of house music, right? Because like in Joburg, you've got the North clubs, which are predominantly local hip hop and, a bit of Gqom, at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then in the hoods, you've got Amapiano, which is like killing it right now. In 2019, where do you think the sound is going? Because you guys did Deep in the City. Yeah, just explain that. It was a gig at Republic of 94 every Sunday for 2 months, ne?
Yeah, for 2 months.
And you guys were playing deep tech.
We're playing deep Afro tech,
which is the stuff that Black Coffee and them play when they're that side.
Yes. So it's a sound that's fused with... It's
like the capo, that sound.
Yeah, Inonapa, Kususa, Hyena. It's house music, real house music, but with different feels.
Yeah.
So the like the Kususa sound is like tech, because it's like synth.
How crazy was Deep in the City, man? Because I couldn't come, man. I wanted to come.
It was an experience, bro. Like I've never experienced anything like that in my life.
What do you mean?
I've never experienced total madness of 9 weeks of house music, not popular.
So if I came there and I played,
so Black Coffee would come and play a song I've never heard before, and the whole crowd would go crazy.
Wow.
Tembo would come and play an tech song, and people would go crazy. Because I think as DJs, we've lost that touch, like that connection. Like, because we feed music to fans,
consumers,
and they react. But I haven't seen that happen in the past 5 years. Through a song people don't know and they go crazy. Yeah.
That's rare because...
And DJs don't know it.
Yeah. No, that's very rare.
Because Euphonik could come in the DJ booth and play one song, the first song. And like people will go crazy.
Where do you know a vibe like that? I don't know any club.
There's no vibe like that.
No wonder that gig was successful.
It was a very good success.
Yeah.
It was a very good success. Sponsors, everyone was like... Yo,
so what's the plan? Is it to do it every December? Or?
Yeah. It is going to happen actually every November and December.
Wow.
That's the plan, unless the guys get busy.
Yeah.
because they too international. So
yeah,
but it's something that we want to pursue, and we want to bring back the real house music.
yeah, man. And you're raising something very important, because as a DJ myself, when you go to clubs, like the songs I want to play, but I'm like, "Ish, they don't know the songs, so I can't play.
Yeah, like clubs play like West Africa songs, like Davido, like that matters. Oh my baby, oh, oh.
No, but I'm saying,
And the fucked up thing is that I've once seen a DJ playing through his set, and he was playing a really good set. Through his set, the promoter came and said, "Yo, there's a guy. Not, yo, there's Albert, or there's a guy." He doesn't even know the guy's name. There's a guy. He just spent 350K to 400K of alcohol. Now, he bought champagnes, bottles, right now, and he needs a song while the DJ was playing. And I was like, he's like, "Please play a song like this. If you don't have it," this guy right here, they even had an alternative to pull in the guy to say, this guy can play the song.
Imagine
through his set.
The disrespect.
So us as DJs in South Africa, we've lost touch in the, like, we don't have rules anymore. There's no rules anymore. People don't book Kent anymore because they're like, fuck his rider. Fuck his technical rider. We don't want to accommodate that. I can get fucking Bekzin to come and play. Does he have a problem with 2 CDJs? No, he doesn't. So that thing was a 4 CDJ thing constantly. 2 bass, 2 tops, just for the DJ. Right and left. The booth only made sense for the DJ. Because sometimes they'd shut down the front house. The sound for people, that's front house. It's shut down the front house, and the DJ would carry on playing because the sound matters. I don't need to hear it, but I need to feel it. It's not because the sound can be loud.
So, what do you think is the difference between the party culture overseas and in SA? Basically, what you're saying now.
That side, they in overseas acts are more professional. And their promoters are more professional. So when you book a DJ, you don't even say, "Hey, do you guys have 3 CDJs?" Because South African artists get it wrong because they think, South African promoters get it wrong because they think, if I have 2 CDJs and a mixer, this guy can mix. But what happens if the other CDJ doesn't mix? Now it starts jamming. You must give me an alternative. Now I have the third one. Right? Because now, 20 minutes into my set, I rocked. Now the CDJ starts jamming. I don't have any other option. And people are saying, a person that walked in at that time says, "Oh, this guy sucks." What is he trying to do? Yeah. And you're trying to figure out, what can I fix here? You know? Yeah. You're turning around, you're talking to the promoter, the song is ending. Now people are like, this guy was working out. He's like, he comes quickly.
He comes quickly.
You know? Yeah. Which, like, international promoters think about that. It's something that they trained for. They know and studied it. And they take their job seriously. They're like, we need to have 4 CDJs. If the second CDJ...
Hey, what rather than 40 CDJs, eh?
If this one doesn't work... Simply, I take this one, then the party carries on. Yeah. And I'm happy. Yeah. But I can't be happy. Now, I'm frowning in front of the crowd. I'm acting up. I have the right to. Because now the people are saying, yeah, but it's like you saying to me, I've seen this in encounter when I was with Euphonik at a gig and the CDJ started jamming. Now he must go to the promoter and talk to the promoter and be like, "Yo, bro, I'm leaving. This thing is not working." Promoter's like, no, you can't leave. I paid you. It's like, no. It's like you. Then he made an example. It's like, if if I'm a plumber, right? And you call a plumber to come fix your tap, and you're like, no, don't bring your equipment, right? I have all the equipment. And like, bro, my contract said 3 CDJs. You have them? You're like, yes, I have them. Come. Then I come to your party and I find 2. And the other one starts jamming. I have the right to leave because the person that's standing right there looking at their mentor or their favorite DJ playing shit. It affects that person. Because he called his friend. He's like, bro, let's go. Are you sitting at home? Yeah, I'm bored as fuck. He's like, no, don't get bored. My favorite DJ is playing. McG is playing. Let's go listen to McG.
Okay, before we leave.
Wait, let me finish. And then the CDJ is not working. But you say to me, as the guy that hired the plumber, I have all the equipment
that you need
that's suitable for you. Fix the tap. And the tap doesn't get fixed. It starts running. What do you do? It's not my fault.
Yeah. What's your take on all these celebrities becoming DJs?
Who?
Like Dineo Ranaka is going to be a DJ now.
Okay. Wow. Jesus.
What's your take, on everyone, being a DJ now? All these celebrities are now DJs. As someone who's passionate about the art and loves it, and someone who wants 4 CDJs as we've gathered, wherever you're booked.
It's like the lottery. Everyone can play it. Not everyone can win. Simple.
Hey, we've got 2 minutes left. In closing, so I wanted to know, where do you think the sound is going? 2019. Where do you think the sound is going? Because I know Amapiano is going to die a slow death.
I don't think so. I don't think anything is going to die. I think Gqom is going to still carry on. Amapiano is going to still carry on. It's our tradition. Like, if you go to Nigeria, there's Nigerian music. Amapiano is South African music.
True.
And we shouldn't...
We should embrace it.
Yeah, we shouldn't, like, poke it and say, this thing. Like, let's appreciate.
Yeah.
But house music is different because it wasn't created here. It was created in Chicago. So...
For gay people, you know that.
Yeah, I know. So with house music, how it's going to go on, it's going to still carry on the way it has been. It's just that the exposure of it in South Africa is going to be renewed.
Okay, who are you working with? Because I know you've worked with so many people. Malum Cool Cat, Tira, Nak Music. Who are you working with? Because I know you're working on something right now.
I'm back with Tira again.
Yeah.
Now in Jane. We're doing a song that I did a collab with Tagzin. Yeah. Tagzin is from Ivory Park in the east side. Yeah. So we're doing a collab, and the name of the song is called Seeing King.
Okay.
It's in between. It's not Gqom.
Yeah.
It's not commercial. It's not minimal.
Yeah.
It's not Afro.
Okay.
But it has the elements and touches of everything abroad.
All right, cool. So, in closing, where can people check you out? Social media, where you at? Because I know you're not very active, but hey, I gotta give you a plug.
My name is Bekzin Terris. Find me everywhere.
Just like that.
Just like that.
My nigga, I love you, man.
I want to speak about more though.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I must have you back because we always. One thing I love about him is that through all the success that he's had and him touring the world, he's never changed, and we call each other out on bullshit.
Yes.
We call each other out on bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to change.
Yeah.
I'm not going to change.
Yeah.
I haven't changed to my friends. I haven't changed to... Okay, maybe girlfriends I have. But I haven't changed to anyone. I'm still the same. I don't change to my family members, my friends, my colleagues.
And that's why we get along so well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And besides, I groomed you. I taught you everything you know.
I must tell these people.
And then you're graded to temper.
I must tell these people what you used to do to me when I was playing at Paparazzi.
What, that I didn't pay you?
You didn't pay me, nigga. You still owe me a good $4,000 when I counted.